That's one of the issues that I think is so important, that someone who speaks a second language, any language, could have a great outcome in the children's life.
Había unos niños que no hablaban inglés, pero sí hablaban español. Se sienten más seguros de hablar y comunicar sus necesidades. Creo que es una de las ventajas de los niños que tienen cuando tienen unos maestros que hablan español y inglés, que se puedan comunicar con las personas que les pueden ayudar. They can say what they need, what they want, it's like I think it's for them to feel more comfortable saying something in Spanish because they don't know English. And for personal experience, that was in my situation too. When I was barely learning English, I feel more comfortable asking Spanish questions to the teachers that I know that speak Spanish, because I feel that I could communicate what I needed, And I think that's one of the big advantages that people have in their classroom when they have a Spanish speaking teacher, when there's students that don't speak English at all. And they really need it because it is not available to, like in every classroom.
I can recall as a kindergarten student, there was a student that came in and she only spoke Spanish and the teacher did not. And so I was paired up with a student to help her throughout the day. And I could just see how uncomfortable she was because there was no way for her to communicate with the teacher. And she, I'm sure she felt like an outcast. And I was the one helping the student, and I'm also learning, and as a kindergartner.
Es una conexión con los niños. Cuando alguien habla tu idioma, te sientes conectado y te sientes seguro. Se sienten listos para aprender. Creo que es muy importante que alguien que hable un segundo idioma lo implemente en su programa. Aquí arriba, vamos a poner tu foto aquí, ¿ah? Toma esto cuando tengamos, when we have a picture there, we're going to put it right here, abajo de Scotty. Yeah. Gracias. Siéntate, cosita.
They can communicate even with other kids, like the teacher can be the translator, like, well, we can go talk to this person, maybe he wants to talk to you, and I can talk to him for you, I can tell him or her what do you need, or what if you want to play with him, and I can just ask for you.
Plata, wow. Trae to me, y trae la plata, pelota, sí. Cárala otra vez. Hola, Naila. Mira, aquí la agarra. Go! Run! Yay, Jorina's running!
I think that it's beneficial to have more native Spanish speakers in the classroom for students to feel comfortable in a classroom setting, not only with the teacher but also with the students. And it's also a great role model for the rest of the students that don't speak Spanish, because they're seeing that interaction between the student and the teacher, and how amazing for them to work towards that goal as well for the end of the school year.
Sí, las familias mucho cuando me empezaban a preguntar que si les iba a enseñar a sus hijos español, y les dije que sí. Muchos se saben los números de 1 hasta el 30 solitos, lo pueden decir. Se saben los colores principales, rojo, azul, verde, negro, amarillo, se los saben ya de memoria. ¿Cuáles son? Les digo, ¿qué color es azul en inglés? Y me dicen, blue. O les digo, ¿cuál color es el inglés? Y luego me lo contestan en español. Les ayuda a abrir el mundo. Aprenden otros lenguajes que ni siquiera existían. Aprenden a usar la lengua en formas que no debían, como para decir ciertas palabras, como para la R. Muchos no se la sabían y ahora muchos nomás la dicen de diversión, y les ayuda mucho. Yeah, I get to talk to them every day, and they go home with something new that their kid, or something new that they knew, like, my kid did this? Really? My kid actually likes to do that? It's like, well, he doesn't do that at home. So it's a good feeling when they know that their kid's doing stuff that they don't regularly do. The parent and the teachers working together gives the student the best he can achieve. Both parents, like, for example, a parent wants the kid to do something. or wants them to learn something. And the parent can't get him to do it, so they ask the teacher, because the teacher is with them all day. So the teacher starts bringing it up little by little, and then all of a sudden the kid's doing it. And the parents are like, yes, thank you.
We have some parents that do speak Spanish, and they had requests that we speak to their kids in Spanish, so they can get used to the language and the grammar, you know. And I think that's one of the big advantages, because not a lot of people speak Spanish, and I'm able to talk to them in Spanish, but also talk to them in English, so they know what I'm saying.
Corazón. Heart. Yeah? Eso bien. Heart. Verde. 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 Easy. What's your first word? Amarillo. Oh, be gentle. Amarillo.
Cualquier persona que esté al cuidado de un niño tiene que tener una pasión por lo que hace. This is a calling that you need to kind of feel in your heart. You feel that connection.
I really like it working with kids, like, you know, like seeing their smiles and like watching them learning new things, or like simple words, you know, like mom and dad. And yeah, that's how it basically started. And I changed my major into child development, and I started taking classes, and the more I learn about it, the more I fall in love with it.
So I really encourage more younger students to come in and volunteer and really have that hands-on experience. We always welcome volunteers anytime you want to come in. It's a great experience to be in that classroom setting and really seeing what it takes to be in the classroom.
Through the years, I have some help from Changing Tides and First Five. I think without them, I won't be where I am today. I feel so grateful. Through all my 9 years of working as a family childcare provider, every year, every semester, I be going to classes at CR, changed my life in a way you can imagine.
Make sure you take the classes. They will better prepare you for what's going on, like how to handle certain situations. One of the things that I learned through the classes was get down on the child's level. Sometimes you don't even have to talk to them. All they want is someone's attention there with them, and that's more than enough to help them change whatever they're doing.
Yo creo que si tú estás pensando en elegir esta carrera, es una carrera que tiene mucha pasión, que te llama a hacer muchas cosas por los pequeñitos. Puedes lograr tantas cosas por ellos, puedes hacer un impacto increíble en la vida de esos niños. Puede uno lograr tantas cosas que no te imaginas. No te imaginas. Si esta es tu llamada, hazlo, no lo dudes. Es algo que toda tu vida vas a estar feliz de hacer.